Hello everyone, good day, Ramadan Mubarak. Welcome to this quick sharing session about Rust programming, covering vectors and tool, ObfuscateX and DeobfuscateX, simple Rust tool generator to hide your strings in your binary. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the organizers for making this sharing session happen. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a fun ride. Disclaimer: all the materials are for educational and research purpose only. And the views and opinion expressed in this content are my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinion of any company or organization that I am affiliated with. Little bit about my background. I am Fatah Hashim, aka VX 1988. My research focus is more towards on malware code research, programming, and reverse engineering. And I'm part of VX engineering team, which is a non-profit security research lab where the security research group conducts research covering all aspects of security and privacy. Our research mainly targeted on reverse code engineering and malware code research. Also, I am alumni for MCC 2022 and GCC 2023. All right, topics. First, we will covering about Rust introduction. Let's cover about short introduction to software development in Rust. Okay, S- setup and tools. Rust recommends for Rust toolchain, using it to manage multiple version of Rust. If you are familiar with Python, you may have used virtual environment to achieve a similar result. There is different version of Python on the same machine, and this is another great tool created by the Rust team for productivity. So you can go to this following link and follow the instruction for your platform operating system. Run it and select option one, which will proceed for installation. And make sure you verify it that Rust and Cargo is available uh, from your terminal after the installation. And Rust comes in three flavors, which is stables, beta, and nightly, and stable installed initially by default. Or you can use web browser compiler, which is Rust Playground, and you can look it up in Google. And also, this is optional, which is you need disassembler and the compiler tool, which is it's okay if you don't have. And you may need to have internet connection here. All right. Okay. Why Rust? Rust language hype current trend. Like everybody wants to rewrite everything in Rust. Some facts about it. Rust is a new programming language created in 2015 by a small team of people and later adopted by Mozilla, the organization that created and maintained Firefox. So Rust aimed to be similar in terms of performance to C++, and it is multi-purpose language carrying excellent communities. The adoption of the language by malware authors like spread like cancer to the longer it is in active development. This is due to convenient static linking and support for many operating systems. And it has an amazing inbuilt dependencies build management called cargo. All right. Payload encoding and encryption. Why? Security systems such as antivirus software are designed to recognize malicious payload based on known patterns or signatures. In coding and encryption, the payload or strings can make it appear as harmless data or obfuscate its actual content, able to bypassing the signature-based detection. Malware use encoding. This is differences between encoding and encryption. Malware use encoding to convert uh, binary data into a text strings using a set of 64 characters, letters, numbers, and some symbols. This encoding doesn't encrypt the data. It just changes the representation. How about encryption? Encryption goes a step further than encoding by securing the payload and making it unreadable without the proper decryption key. And malware will often decrypt the payload at runtime in memory to avoid detection. And here is an example. Base64 is for encoding. ZO and AES example of encryption. All right. Topic number 2, which is a basic of Rust binaries development, which we're covering for basic Rust code understanding. Some Rust basics. Language is case sensitive, and function are declared with the fn keyword, which stands for functions, and block of code are surrounded by curly braces, and function name ending with exclamation mark, macros, strings, literals surrounded by quotation marks, double quote. All right. Cross recap. Arrays. Arrays is contiguous list of values of specific type and element access with index in bracket. All right. Let's understand some of the code. Anyone here have any guess of the output? Okay, let me answer it. Um, all right. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Variable. Immutable. Sign 32, and here has six element. And same goes here. Immutable strings, 7 element, and here's the value of the array. All right, and print line new. Um, okay, this is macros. You can see the exclamation mark. All right, and um, today is 0. Okay, sorry, days here variable 012 Tuesday. Right, correct. Okay, and print line new here. Macros. Your number is 7. All right, because line here. Yeah, all right. 7. And immutable variable float 64. Okay, 6 element. All right. And the output here will 6 minus 1 will be 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the output will be last minus 1.1. All right. And the last one, immutable variable zeros, sign 32, the length is 10. All right. And is the output, there are 10 zeros. All right. Uh, here goes inside here. All right. The bracket there. Okay. Next. All right. Okay. If array get grow and shrinks over time, it gets complicated because you have allocate more memory if it grows and deallocate memory if it shrinks. If there is a value inside the array that not being used, but for some reason the user can access the value, it can cause problem. And from all of the problem, it gets solid way around fixed with vectors. The vectors like similar to an array, and yeah, vectors are cool and got a lot of features and fun to use. But slower than arrays, but more flexible, right? More flexible. And vectors are strictly typed, which is good because you should not mix types in array ever. This cause a lot of problem. And here is an example of vector code from the picture below. Then let's understand some of the code. All right. Here's function main and mutable is variable vector compiler. Here's example for rationalizer, which is a good extension in VS Code. And here's a vector option one and have an option two here. All right. And okay, here's the type. All right. And vec one, vec two is a variable. Okay. Push something, adding a value. Like example, vec one inside here, and push four value inside vector here. Option two. All right. And let's know the output here. And okay, the let's second element is variable sign 32 vector one. All right. And the second element is 0 1 is, and the second element is 2. All right. And next, print line new macros. The length of the vector is, all right. You can see the length here. All right. And it will be 4. Why? Because we push here. All right. Yeah, correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 element here. Four length here. All right. Okay. The last one is loop. 4 element and sign 32 in back 2. All right, here, and iterate it. The output should be element. Okay, wait. Is a variable. Go inside here. Element 1, element 2, element 3, and element 4 here, right? And okay, that's it for this code. All right, next, adding value, we push. Just now we see, here's the example. Vector follows the push and pop average. So if you want to add something to an array, you can do so using push. Like example we do before, all right? 1572413 and 15 here at the back. All right. Next, here's another example also. But this one, you can do it with index. You start with index 0. All right. Um, let mutable variable. This is a vector, and ex, okay, variable, and index 2 0 1 2. All right, 1 5 0 1 2. Okay, on the 7, and it will change to 3. So the output should be 1 5 3 2 4 1 3. All right, that's the output. Okay, here's the display here. All right, next we'll go on topic 3, which is overview, uh, ObfuscateX and ObfuscateX tool. And we will see some code understanding and demo how to use it. All right. Okay. There is a cool project that do something similar like ObfuscateX, but currently there is only Zo method to be used. When I'm doing research while implementing this script, I having trouble using only Zo encryption, since it is predictable encryption type, and the chances of decrypting it is is height. All right. This is where I am coming up with idea to implement more module or a possible way to hide the sensitive strings in the binary. This is where ObfuscateX and DeobfuscateX was born. All right. And what is ObfuscateX? It is a simple Rust generator to hide strings, literal, with various encoding and encryption techniques. And currently, there is only module for Bash 64, AES, and Zo. And recently, just now, I'm adding a new module in module encryption, which is Kufu, not mistaken. And there is a challenge I face here. I try rewrite everything in macro way, like decrypt for compile time, but having difficulty here to include we decrypt and decode way. I I welcome anyone who wants to contribute to this small project by adding a new solution or a new module for any type of encoding and encryption you know. Please send a pull request and I will review it. All right. How about the ObfuscateX? It is opposite ObfuscateX and Rust library decryptor, decoder strings literal. It decrypts strings that have been encoded or encrypted and returning them to their original form. Okay. Okay. We are at demo part. Let's do it practically. See in hands-on way. Wait. Let me something here. All right. If you can see here, is the GitHub link for the tools. All right. And okay, here's ObfuscateX, and this one for the ObfuscateX. All right. Currently, wait. Currently, there is this for type of encode and encryption module. Can add on more inside it. And here's an example how you use it. All right. And some features to do. And yeah, let's see the code here. And here example of the here's the code. All right. And you can adding a new module inside it. All right. Adding argument inside it. And yes, currently there's some of the module here. Uh, all right. And okay. And yeah, you can look on the code and add something that you know what type of module you have inside here. All right. Some argument adding inside a new like your own module here, adding argument and specify the input flag and to match here, right? And here's the function, lifetime, and yep, adding your code here by building your own functions here, and yeah, these are example of SkillX. And for DeobfuscateX, oh, how this works is that let's see how it will view. You just specify the you build the tools and specify if you specify the help, you can see all the module. Here example AES and some secret key. You can customize any key that you like. And here's all the strings that you want to hide it. All right. For DeobfuscateX, right? Here's the way to decrypt the encoded or encrypted strings. All right. Currently, this is all it have. I'm not. I'm not yet implement this type of decryption yet, and there is a lot of idea in my mind and um, no- uh, in my note that I want to implement, but I don't have much time because busy with work projects. And here is you can adding it to make it a more powerful way, and adding a new idea here. All right, how's it get decrypted? Decrypt. Here's an example. When you after you generate the let's say example encrypted strings here AES, right? And here's example. Oh, can you guys see it? Right. Zoom it. My bad. It's much more better. I'm sorry. Okay. Here's example. Yes, and here's some the encrypted strings. All right. And here's way it get decrypted, decoded. Equal this library and these functions here. And here's example. Equal AES function. Okay. Unsigned one. Here's the variable for encrypted strings. And the strings is calculator. This is for Linux calculator, and put inside in here, and vector type, and for strings type, and this is just checking the strings result. And yep, you can execute it like command new this like this is like executing something like b is variable here, and you execute calculator. All right. And here's example calculator here. Here's showing the output here, and it will execute this command. And yep, it show calculator here. Here's the example for Linux. And I plan to publish this to create. And yeah, I will do it in futures. Okay, let's do it. All right. Okay, I have my terminal here. All right, there's nothing here. Let's do it step by step. All right. Here's the link. Yes. Just copy the link here. Eat. Nice. Okay. Let's making sure that we have cargo. Nice. Ras C. Compile it. All right. Nice. Okay. Git clone. Okay, we are cloning it. Okay, that's good. Let's copy this also. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's make this bigger. Right. Yeah. Okay, much more bigger. Right, much better. Right, we have two folder here, which are for obfuscate the strings and obfuscate the strings. And simple. All you need just go to change directory to this folder ObfuscateX, and just type this cargo build. Let's do it in debug mode. Want to make it faster, right? You can do it in release mode, depends on what uh, you like, right? Calling some dependencies. This is not like supply chain something attack, right? This is calling some dependencies, building up. All right. Dev profile. All right. Cool. And like debug. All right. Okay. Sorry. Cool. All right. Target. Let's go to. target. We have debug. Okay, okay. Oh, nice. Should we have our executable here? Here, I'm doing ObfuscateX, and when you just run it, we ask for like we need to specify help here to know what method you should be using. Require argument, okay, and here specify help, and here is all the module that I have, which is reverse, so basis for AS, and let's take example of um, AES. All right, this example of key. Let's grab this. Okay. What should I do now? Okay. Yes. We specify the method. All right. And if we just type something here, you ask for secret keys, and we need secret keys and some strings. This is an example, right? And let's example like count. Okay, see. Right, the short output here. The original strings we save here, and here the better practice is you use something like this in double quote is the best way. Good practical. And okay, here example can specify many how many strings that you like the actual payload or strings payload. Yeah, any length you want. All right. Here's called .exe. Here's encrypted version, and encrypted with this key. All right, and you got a choose invite. All right. Okay, let's choose this one. Okay, we want to execute code .exe. Right. How we want to execute it? Let's go to here. Oh, demo. Obfuscate it. All right. How do we want to execute this? We can go to source here. So, okay. We need code editor here. Let's use code main.rs. Okay, here's an example. All right. Code. Let's delete all of this. All right. Let's close. Okay, demo. Demo here. DeobfuscateX. All right. Um, demo. All right. Example, right? Okay, let's make it bigger. Wait. Okay, I hope it big enough to see. Let's make it little big. Right. Okay. Here's example of the skate. Base64 example, and Zo is example, and AES. Right. This is some command to do some execution over it. All right. Let's change this to calc.exe. Right. Let's take the calc here, copy, and paste it. All right. That's all. And should do the job here. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's build this. Where is this located? iPad. Okay, inside here. Okay, cool. That's here. Okay. Cargo. Okay, split it. Okay, cool. Uh, so compile it. CD source target. Oh, oh, my bad. Should not be here. The compiler. Target debug. Okay. All right. Let's just run this up. The first GetX. Bam. Oh, it's run. Yeah, inside there. Yep, it's executed. Okay, but another monitor. Yeah, but it get executed. But let's execute again. Bang. Oh, yeah, there is two cloud here. All right. It works. All right. And let's verify the strings. We need to verify it get height or not. Let's use. Do I have strings? I don't have. Oh my god. Another way. Let's use item. All right. Oh, okay. Let's drop here. It's just, um, um, you know. Yeah, make it finish. Is it finish? Oh, initial automate. Okay, finish. Let's see the code again. All right. Should not be anyway called .exe. All right. Strings call .exe. Yep. Doesn't have. Yeah. Yep. We didn't see any called the ESG strings here. Right. Cool. Right. We verified here. Okay. Okay. If you notice when we execute it, oh, it's too big. When we execute it, we will see something like strings. Let's look it up here. Oh, see, doesn't see anything here. It's Zo method, and that's just for payload. All right, cool. Let's verify again. Yep, doesn't see. Yep, here. All right. But when we run it, yep, just run. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, let's go. Yep, that's it. For the usage demonstration for the tools. Okay, we successfully verify the strings here. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's get back on the slide. Okay. If you are interested in learning more about this topic, here's some great resource to dive deeper and expand your knowledge. No worries, I will share the slides later to the public, and yeah, you can look it up here. And yep, these are cool, useful resources that you can learn. Before we wrap up, does anyone have? Okay, thank you everyone for your time and attentions.